Um, hey, who's in the building? Let me find out. Let me find out I'm late. Let me find out. Let me find out, y'all. I tried to finish my hair before I came up on here, but I ain't quite done. I still gotta uh, cut all the frizzies out, and then I still gotta finish. As you see, I still got hair loose. But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna change the time. I'm not gonna miss y'all another minute. Man, y'all missing me like I'm missing y'all. I just need your energy right now. It gave me energy. I came up in here, I seen somebody say, let me find out. Let me find out it's light in the room. Let me find my way over here and say, what's happening, Selfie Queen? What's happening, Susan Love sis? Just being me. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Maria? Hey, how you doing? How's your Friday going? How you feeling? I tell y'all, I went to go get in my BG radio. I kid y'all not. You know, music is power. You know what I mean? It has the power to make you happy, to take you back, to make you remember, to make you sad. But I was gonna get my BG because I wanted to get happy today. So I wanted to get all up in my BG spirit, y'all. And I came on and Well Done was on by Deidre Haddon. And I said, you know what? That's my grandma's son. That's what we got on her grave. Job well done, good and faithful servant. Because it meant at the end of the night, it don't matter what nobody else was around her. She was good. Don't matter what nobody else had did to her. She ain't doing. So like she is like my hero. If I could be a fraction of that, if I could learn when to close my mouth, you know, when I could learn to put these dukes up and fight, you know what I mean? I had to learn, y'all, straight up. I had to learn that loose lips, they sink ships. Don't go run and tell everybody everything. Everything you gonna do, everything you've been through. Sometimes you gotta give it to them in pieces, so they can know that that's not all of you. That's just a piece of me. And then I learned that closed mouths don't get fed. So you can't be sitting somewhere saying what people didn't do and they didn't know. You know what I mean? You can't tell me you were starving and I was sitting right with you. And was you waiting for me to ask you? Because then you was putting more responsibility on me to know than you put on you to give it to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had to learn though. I had to learn, yo. And it wasn't easy. I'm still learning because it's still things. See, but the difference now, I used to react. You know what I mean? If you pissed me off, you made me angry, you hurt me, whatever, I just went off. I reacted. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you worse. You cut me, I'm going to stab you. You know what I mean? That's just how I live. And now I'm learning to be able to say, hey, you know what? I know that right now, if I keep on moving and I keep on speaking, this gonna get ugly. I'm wise enough now to know. Hey, Vixie, hey, sis. Yeah, but I got wiser that way. You know what I mean? And let me tell y'all something real talk. That's why I say y'all all the time. I don't know who y'all go to bed worrying about, because I go to bed worrying about me. I go to bed worrying out. Don't get me wrong. I go to bed praying for peace for people, praying for happiness. Right? I mean, that's for the people I know, to the people I'm meeting, to the people on here, to the people that have just went through my life. So I go to bed, of course, praying that. But when I go to bed and I'm worried about like what was done wrong by somebody, I think of what I did wrong. When I go to bed and I'm thinking about what could be better and how it changed something, I think I could change me. I think of what I got to do tomorrow different. I don't go to bed thinking, oh my goodness, if Susan don't become a better, blah, blah. If such and such don't stop, such and such. I don't. I don't. Because, see, I know once upon a time I was whatever somebody was saying I should stop doing. But I had to be that to be here. And who am I to break your process? That's just your process. That's your path. That's how you gonna do it. Sorry, y'all, I keep bumping into this table. But that's how you gonna do it. That's not my story. Mine is mine, and trust me, it's enough that I can't work on nobody else's story. And hopefully, in the work on my story, it worked on somebody else's story. But other than that, you know what I mean? I hope that I went through something that you don't got to go through, to learn it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. hmm And I've just learned, I've learned because I mean, we all fight something, man. And the truth of the matter is, the biggest things we fighting is the things people don't put on us. Like you may have made a mistake back in the day, and people hold you to it. You may have used to been an alcoholic. You may have used to been on drugs. You may have used to been promiscuous. You may have used to been whatever it was. And so anytime something feel, smell, look like it's taking you to that place that you done fought to come out of, that you done went to the bottom, pushed up against the wall, damn near died. You done did all that for this. And the thought that people just want to hold you at your worst when you giving your best, oh man, that'll beat you up every time. That'll beat you up every time. And don't nobody gotta say nothing for that to beat you up. It'll beat you up because you gonna beat you up. I tell people, can't nobody beat my ass the way I beat my ass. It's Fight Club with the way I'll beat my ass. And sometimes, y'all, I gotta step back. Because if it's empowering anything we gonna say on here as content creators, I don't want my power to be the messed up stuff that I could be doing. That some days I think about doing, that sometimes I feel like being. Sometimes I tell myself, man, when it was wrong and you didn't care, seemed like stuff kept going wrong, things kept happening. You know what I mean? So you might as well just live that life. At least you had a little, seem like some joy. But then I tell myself, there wasn't no joy. Wasn't no joy. As a matter of fact, it was what was keeping me hopeless. It was what was making me say, you know what, let me get up on here and to every bitch want to act a fool, let me act one with you. It was the one that was making me tear my own down and saying they deserved it. It was the one that made me say, I don't want to play shit with no chicks because all they going to do is fuck your man, stab you in the back, be jealous, hold all their insecurities to you. But that's not true. And to those that are doing it, they fighting them harder than they ever fight you. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, oh man, y'all don't know. There's a power. There's a power. There's a power. There's a power in people caring, just like there's a power when people don't. When all people see is your wrong, and everywhere you go, that's all they talking about. There's a power to that too. There's a power to make you stay there, even get worse than it sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you say, hey, you might as well. No matter what I do, people gonna say that's what I did anyway. Not up, Heidi. What up, Tina? Hey, Marianne. Hey, Bossy. Look at me. I'm running my mouth. I'm not giving love out. And that's what it's about. Man, it's truly, I seen you live earlier, Heidi. Good one. You know what I mean? It's about love. You know what I mean? When love is in the building, it'll make you not feel alone. When love is in the building, it starts chipping off that hate that's living in you. Because let me tell you something. We could say, man, I'm cold to the world because the world is cold. But you cold to the world because somewhere you thought that's where it's protecting you. Somewhere in you feel like, man, I kid y'all not. Sometimes not going off and fighting all the time make me feel weak. Make me feel like, man, I'm not getting my point across. Don't nobody hear me. But then I think all the times I was fighting and yelling, and I would sit with people who knew me. But for some reason, they didn't see what I was fighting for. Like they just thought, oh, you know how you get, you know your temper, you know this. And I thought, no, it ain't that. Yeah, I used to have people tell me, oh, you know you, Danny, if somebody hurt you, you're not gonna stop till you hurt them. And I thought, what you calling I won't stop till I heard him, is I was thinking I wasn't going to stop till somebody heard me. I wasn't going to stop till somebody saw me. I wasn't going to stop till somebody, believed me. Look around. All you see is a bunch of people who want to be heard. They want to be believed. They want to say to you that, look, what I'm telling you happened. Now, everything after is everything after, but I promise, for me, this is where it started. I hear you, but remember, everything after is what we still seeing. And it's just like for myself. Don't nobody hear you, though, like you want them to. But now, I put myself in a place to be transparent, to be honest, to be true to me. Don't think you being true, transparent, because then you start thinking you kissing people's ass. You know what I mean? Oh, I got to run around, kiss all their ass to move around. No, I don't. I got to be true to me. So I got to come in everybody building and treat them how I want to be treated in mine. I got to, you know what I mean? I got to treat everybody the way I want to be treated. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. It's just like when we say your daily prayers when I was a kid, and I thought, do unto others the way you want to be done. And to me, that meant do unto others the way they do you. That's truly what it meant to me for a long time. But one day I realized when you do unto others the way you want to be done, it'll come back. Now, do that mean that sometimes the people that you expect wouldn't do you wrong won't? Yeah, they will still. But you still got to do what's right for you. So, even when I'm on here, anybody looking for the flaw, they everywhere. They clearer than my tattoos. You know what I mean? I'm flawed. That's one of the reasons I'm reaching your heart. It's standing in it with my head up and saying that my flaws aren't who I am. They're a piece of the puzzle of my life that help me actually shine brighter, help me shine in even darker spots. See, some of my flaws is the reason why I can go anywhere. I can stomp through anybody's neighborhood. Matter of fact, when I come into your city, take me to your hood. Because I want to come to the core. I want to go to the what you call the bottom, what you call the nothing, which is the core, which is the core. And it's the core of your city. It's the heartbeat of your state. You better know it. You better know it. I root for the underdog. I don't just talk about it. So you're never going to have me sitting on a place on high. Let me tell you something. If I'm in the kingdom, so are you. If I wear a crown, so do you. if I could do better, I know you can too. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to tell you I went from the bottom and I'm headed to the top, that's what I mean. If I tell you I ran to the palace my whole life, not realizing the throne belonged to me, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. If I tell you I don't give a damn what you do outside these doors, when you come in here, what you told me is I came in here to get the best of me. I didn't come in here to correct no wrongs. I didn't come in here to hide my name. I didn't come in here to start no shit. I didn't come in here to hold my chest out. I didn't come in here to prove I'm tough. Bout it. I didn't come in here to prove I'm rich. I didn't come in here to prove I'm educated and I got degrees. I came up in here to show you my heart. I came in here to show you the one thing we got in common in this building is we just coming from the heart. That's where we coming from. We ain't coming to hurt nobody. I ain't coming to hurt nobody. I ain't coming to do that though, for real. I didn't. I didn't. If I hurt somebody, hey, my bad. My bad. He must have caught me in a hurt moment. And I try not to react in a hurt moment. Because all I'm going to give is hurt. So even sometimes when I'm hurt, I'm coming from my heart because it's going to come for real. It's going to come with love, even in the pain. It's going to come with happiness, even in sadness. So I just come from my heart. That's it. Like I'm a buck. I came to be a buck. I ain't going to be nobody else. This ain't no show. Wait, what's the show? What's the stunt? Tell me. Huh? What's up, Jill's Comfort Zone? Hey, sis. How you doing? Big Bad Wolf, how you doing? Prayers to your family on the loss. Oh, y'all don't forget about my Emma Lou. Man, every time I come in here and I don't see her, I see her because she, like I said, when people live in your heart, you see them all the time. You think about them, you caring for them, you hoping for them, you praying for them. So don't forget about our sister in her absence. In her absence, we got to fill the room with love for her so it reach her and where she at. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna reach her with love. And everybody got some love, and you better believe that. It's some of the biggest killers in the world, and it's somebody will tell you a story that you wouldn't believe that they did it. Because it's something they love. Everybody got a little love in us. So when we come up here, we put on the crown. You represent your ancestors up in here. You represent yourself, your name, your channel, your whatever. You represent that. You represent it with the crown on your head. And you come from your heart, we all gonna be good up in here. And I promise you that. I promise you that. Cause I need a safe zone. I don't know about y'all. I need a place where I can be okay. I need that. I just bumped into the thing. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm just making sure I ain't accidentally bumped and blocked nobody. You gotta watch what your fingers is doing on here, y'all. It's so easy to make a mistake. I promise you. Oh my Mary Ann, how you doing, sis? Oh, no problem. That's it. You gotta keep the love in the building. You have to. And you never had something come across your mind, you just don't say it. Then you wish you did. You know what I mean? Because later on, I might be thinking, I might be sitting here thinking, "Oh, how's Tina doing?" But I don't even say it. I just, then I'm thinking I ain't do nothing wrong. I talked to her, "Hey, girl, blah blah blah." Then later on, I'm in another chat and she's saying, "Oh, I was in so much pain today. I'm surprised." I be thinking that's why I was on my spirit to ask you how you was doing. And you don't know what it means to people. You ever been laid up sick and felt like nobody cared? Nobody calling you. And when they call you, they don't even ask how you doing, how you feeling. Like you just fine. You just had a loss in your family, and they call you, and they all get my boyfriend did this, and dude, you be thinking, dang, you gonna even ask how I'm doing, if I'm okay, if I'm making it, did I eat, did I get some sleep last night? So that's what I said. We all need a safe place. So when you come up in here, ask somebody, how you doing? Give somebody some love. Cut the light on, because somebody might be in the dark and they just needed somebody to cut the light on. And yeah, their eyes gonna be bothered for a minute. But later on, they're gonna thank you. They're gonna thank you for the day you turned the light on. And that's what I want us to be. Be a light in your home. Be a light in your life. Be a light to yourself. You might live in a place by yourself. Be a light to yourself. It's okay to be alone because you're never alone. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is, it's okay. You gotta love you. We gotta build us. And the more each person build themselves, the better the world get. Because each person is building themselves up so they can go out there and do better, be better, act better. You know what I mean? And even look, everybody think act better, do better, be better mean if somebody say something, you be like, oh, I better not say nothing because that's not doing better. I'm letting people punk me. They come hit me. I'm just gonna curl up and no, baby. But you see what kind of world we live in? It's either act a fool or you a coward. Act a fool or you know what I'm saying? Come on now, come on now. Mm-mm. I used to think like that. Too. I used to think that. I used to think if you wasn't fighting, you was hiding. You know what I mean? I told y'all I ain't even run for the bus, so we ain't believe in running. There's a lot of people that never got to walk again, never got to breathe again, because what they called running was just walking away, was just letting go, was just making another move. You know what I'm saying? Fight this another way. And that's why we done lost so many battles and wars. That's the messed up part. We done lost so many battles and wars. The stuff we want to change, we done made it worse. It done got worse up in the building. Hey, bossy. Hey, sis. How you feeling? How you doing? Love you, sis. But yeah, no, that's the truth. I mean, oh, I swear, you ever got around people and just thought like, oh, they just talking about just how what make everybody bad, what make them this. I think I'd rather sit here and let them tell me what make them feel so bad about themselves. That might help somebody. But me sitting around to myself, oh, Tukey, she just be sleeping with everybody. She's so loose, and I swear that's her business and her coochie. I just don't care. When I'ma care is if she dare to come try to, you know what I mean? Like now, if she wants to come tell me about my cooch, I tell her, well, yours is booked and busy. And then we might talk about each other. But other than that, I couldn't see why I care. And these days, it's just like when I got old enough to know that your mama jokes don't bother me. First of all, at 42 years old, if somebody, I don't care if they 20 to 52, if somebody doing your mama jokes to me, I'm gonna think, how do we 8? What we 9? Because in reality, most people my age, their parents might be deceased. So I wouldn't be playing that joke with nobody anyway. And at this age, I know that your parents, even if they was messed up, here's the fact. Thankful for them that we got you. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to this. And I hope they wrongs made you right. I hope they bads made you good. And I hope that anything that they didn't give you, you didn't give it to your kids. But I'm here to tell you, most of us that's sitting there with all them judgments, you will give it to somebody. You will. You'll give it to your kids. You'll say, I didn't want to be overbearing on my kids. You became just there. Worry about yourself, and I promise you'll grow. You will grow. You worry about somebody else, and you're going to wonder why everybody around you growing. You know what? It's some people that'll be like, and I done said to myself, man, I was helping people out, and I ain't even talking about always monetarily. I'd be like, I was helping people out, helping them grow, helping them build their dream, their plan. And look, my plan ain't together. Nobody there when it's time to help me. But I realized one day that is what helped you. That's what lets you know that if with nothing, you had the power to sit and help somebody else grow, imagine what you do the day you decide to start fighting for your stuff. Imagine how you gonna grow the moment you start watering your plan. Imagine what you gonna be see, because you've been shown that you got the power to see it and it really come true. You got the power to stand by it and it becomes something. You got the power to touch it. And I said, wait a minute. Wait, because see, some people ain't seen what they could do, and some of us have. Some of us can help people become millionaires. You know what I mean? Famous, whatever you help somebody do. Imagine if you was doing it for you. Imagine. Imagine if you believed in you. Imagine if the moment you thought about your darkest places, you stopped and thought about the lightest places you ever been, the happiest places you ever been. See, but when dark stuff started happening to me, I started running from the happy places. And I started because I didn't want them to get tainted. So I didn't want to think about the happy place. So I put them in a dark place. That's what I thought I was putting them in a safe place, y'all. I thought I was putting them in a good place. Until it was times I realized I had forgot about the happy moments. The things that used to make me jump up like a kid excited. I didn't have a feeling. I was numb. So I had to start grabbing my happy places again. And as soon as I opened the door to them, I felt like a little kid. I felt so like a little kid, y'all. I looked up and I was eating sweets up the yin yang. Because I went back into a kid place, but I was an adult. So when you go in a kid place and you're an adult, sometimes it'll make you be like, well, who gonna stop me? If I want to eat this whole gallon of ice cream, and you be like, oh, wait a minute. The grown place is supposed to make me know better. Or is that just me? Is that just me, y'all? Is that just me? Is that just me? But yeah. Thank you, sis. You know how it is, Heidi. I think you're a very wise woman. And it's in lots of us. And you know what it is? Wisdom came from life. It came from life. You think when you hear somebody telling you about being strong, when you end a relationship and building yourself up before you go and get another one, you think, oh, I don't know what magic powers they got. Because they know what happened them times they didn't. It came from there. And for some people, it came from watching people you love fall apart. Some of the wisdom came from seeing it. You know what I mean? I had buddies, like, get me wrong, we used to get drunk with each other, kick it. And then some never let that go. And you see where they at today. And it was people when you was young, you know what I mean? And you knew, like, you saw them going that way. And you knew how easy it could be you. Because remember, once upon a time, it was you and them every day. So it was easy. They could have been you instead of them. It could have been both of y'all. You know? So life just made me realize, like, you know, like I said, life also dealt me some punches so hard that it made me like bump everybody. It's me against the world. I'm fighting everybody. You say something, you catching it. You own something, I'm on it. You playing the game, I'm in it. You know what I mean? But I got tired of the bad prizes. You know, the prizes like people get killed. Just real talk. The prizes like people go to jail. The prizes of watching people's mother never see their child again the way they used to see them. The product of siblings being worse than that because they watched it and thought it was cool. And now you could give anything to show them something better. So when I weighed out the options, I decided, fuck it. If my generation and the one before me don't care, I'm reaching back for these shorties and I'm going to show them. I'm going to tell them, you looking at a bunch of people that literally went down the road so you didn't have to. Like my ancestors, they got beaten, they got tortured, they got lynched, they got hung so I didn't have to. They fought so I didn't have to. So some of these fights I refuse to ever fight because they fought for me. I already got them. They paved the way. They made a way. That's what I tell people. I don't care if my vote don't count to you. I got ancestors died for them. I got people who could never vote because of them. So they must have some power. So for that, whatever decision I want to vote for is what I'm going to do. And you should too. Because there's some places where you don't even have that choice. So like I said, please, y'all, when I think about it, we winning. Hashtag I'm winning. Hashtag I'm winning. Hashtag somebody made a place. They gave you a place to have a voice and say the things when you've been begging to be heard. But a lot of us coming on here and saying the same old stuff somebody else saying the same old stuff we're saying over and over again, and nobody seems to hear you. Some of us on here just saying the same ignorance people running from. It's like the day the Jordans came out, everybody looked the same. Everybody, when I looked down, everybody got the exact same shoes on. And some got the same outfit on because they wouldn't bought the outfit the mannequin got on. So everybody, they look alike. No, thank you. I love Jordans. To this day, I rock them. Well, these days I rock nothing but Crocs because I just hate shoes right now. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I adore you, Savvy Queen. I admire you. I respect you. And I know it takes a lot for you and for every person who has ever fought an addiction. To every day that you stay clean is just a blessing. And you know better than anybody else will know it's a miracle. And hey, if every day I get to be blessed with a miracle, and the fact is I'm controlling that miracle, hey, I look up to you, sis. Mad love and respect. And that's from my heart. Nobody else got to think it. That's how I feel about you than anybody else who did. I'm telling you, I'm a root for that. And we can get into it tomorrow. And your sobriety will never be my conversation. Like, for what? That's where you're a hero to me. That's where you're a hero to me. Because when we look through the nation of every race, one of the things that's fighting us up the most is this drug addiction. So, baby, if you could have went down to it and came out of it, oh, you winner. You're a winner. You're a queen. Straighten that crown. Don't let nobody tilt it, all right? For real. Even when we go off. Queens cuss, queens snap, queens fight. Some queens kill. You know what I'm saying? But don't tell nobody. I told y'all that. That's just a game. To all the queens, know where your crown is. And know how many queens you can save with it. And that's who you reach for. You're gonna reach for the ones that don't want to be saved. You're gonna reach for the ones that hate you. You're gonna reach for the ones that want to fight you. You're gonna waste your time. Then your life was in vain because you could have did something for somebody with your life. And you chose to be fighting the people that don't give a damn whether you're doing it the wrong way or the right way. They're gonna be fighting you. Okay. Not me, y'all. I'm booked and busy, y'all. I'm booked and busy. I know that's right. I cuss like a drunken sailor that drives a truck and shoot, I cuss like a comedian. Man, y'all lucky I say real words. And don't let me be mad. It's gonna get real cussy up in here. And I mean, when I'm talking bad, like I'm just angry with emotion, like you know what I'm saying. Shit, I'm trying to speak regular English because when you get into what people call ghetto talking, it get into I just got the street talking because we here where I guess I got to communicate in your language. So let me speak down in it real quick. So you start words, full sentences. No, we ain't doing that. You know, motherfucker became one of the capital words I'm saying right now. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Is that my Lucinda? Hey, sis. I saw that name pop out. Thank you, come through, sis. And I gotta finish it. Look, but I'm crocheting it in. I said, oh, I gotta be on time. Yesterday, you know how you'll be so happy, then something go wrong, and it had me so down. So after I washed my hair and I had to wait for it to dry, I braided it up, and I was like, oh, I just crochet it today. So I was almost finished, and I was gonna change my time. I said, nah, come as you are. I want to come just as I am, just who I am, and how I am. Because in that way, one thing about when you see where somebody go from, you really appreciate it. Like if I see somebody that was on drugs in the 80s and right now, I ain't talking about they just living in the church. No, I'm saying they are just living a free life and they helping others and they giving back and they do. And I think, man, if anybody knew the distance they don't win, they really appreciate it. They really, you know how many people that say, oh, well, I know they could understand me. But they are also not only can they understand me because they've been there, but they could show me a new understanding that I can get out. See, that's the thing about when you get out. Anybody, you was in a domestic relationship, you got out, you have the power to show somebody, not only do I understand about being there, but I can show you what it's like to get out. I can show you the day the shackles got off my feet. You know what I mean? You had a drinking problem and you don't want, you could help somebody. And like I said, you used to lay down with everybody who you thought would help you get to the place you was looking for. You can help somebody find their place so they can you could be that. You could be that. That's what I'm trying to be. That's what I'm trying to be. And I'm trying to go back to them dark places and go get people too. The ones that's ready. Because I know you got to be ready. I had to be ready. But I never ran from nobody that loved me, and I knew it was from their heart. Because I knew in this dark, cold ass world, it didn't hurt to have that. It actually felt good. Sometimes it was kind of like hot chocolate in the cold. You know? I don't know about y'all. I love hot chocolate in the cold, man. It just made me feel safe, warm, a little bit happy too. Oh yes, Susan, please would you drop these content creators, all of them? They are in the chat. There's some great content. We got Jill, Heidi, Selfie. We got Lucinda. We got several good content. And you notice something I just realized as we said them all queens. Queens in your own right. That's what people don't understand. I can't be the queen you are. I gotta be the queen I am. And if we all could be the queen we are, shit, ladies, you know what the world would be the moment we all realize we wear the crown. Be a whole different place. Because we control everything else. The kings would all rise and they wouldn't be afraid to wear their crowns. There's a lot of kings that don't know and they got the crown sitting on the ground and they don't realize they got it too. They got it too. But y'all getting into this Friday though. What y'all doing? Anybody going live? Oh yeah, Lucinda does. Oh, and she always is dropping either great dollar shorts. I love now when she do her little pop-up lives here and there. But Lucinda is definitely great energy, always positive vibes, always good food things, tips, information, resources. Like, man. That's what I told y'all. I'm gonna break that chain that women have with each other. The one I have for women. I know I had it for a long time. I got more male friends than women. I usually don't trust women, and I hold them to a standard, and it ain't a high one. And then I wonder why people are holding me to a lower standard when I'm holding the thing that I am to a lower standard. I have to hold it up. Just like there are bad black people, there are bad black people who do wrong or whatever, but I still hold black people as a whole to everyone of African descent to a higher standard. You know why? Because in that percentage I am, because I'm a part of that. So I have to hold women to a higher standard. I am one. I have to put the crown on and know that some don't know they have a crown. Some don't realize the power, and they've let everyone who put us in the back, who put us last, they've let all the people that took our innocence, all that, and they took the power away from us. And we got to get it back. We got to get it back. We got to get it back. We're not in competition with each other. We're not. We're not. We're not competing. We're not competing with each other like that. We have to stop. Or you can keep going, but I ain't competing with none of you. I'm not. When you show your ass, you show me what I don't want to be. And when you show your crown, you show me everything I'm glad to be a part of. That's it. You can be on either side of that for me. That's all. But I'm still gonna love you as a woman, and I'm still gonna stand in the rights of women, for the voice of women, for the empowerment of women, and for all women to be in the ground. I'm still gonna stand for that. Because then that way, when people start saying all women wear the crown, then they'll know that whether they were Mexican, black, white, whatever, they wore the crown. They would know we all did. That the whole thing, look, y'all, I have the tattoo on me. Like, I believe in the power of the uterus, of women, and where we come, what we are, what we mean to this world. But I got to know I'm not the only one. God didn't make me as the only one. So then I got to learn to respect and love the queens. And you know what I mean? That's why I said I know which ones I don't. Queen, you going to bring out the bad queen. Remember when I was the evil queen? you gonna bring out the bad queen, because like I said, even in the bad, still a queen. You just choose which kind. It's so funny. My jaw finally went down to where it's just like a tender, but it's all good. But I'm still scared to put my hand, because when I had the abscess, I was so scared if I hit it, I was gonna pop it, like I hit my mouth, and it was so sore. And so every time I put my hand, I jump. It's like going to touch my eye. I haven't rubbed this eye like this in 2 years. Like, so now I'm nervous. I'm nervous to chew over here. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous. It's been a rough 2 weeks for me. And I tell you, all I could think about doing All I can think about doing is eating. All my body wants to do is eat, eat. I got cravings for Hooters, Wingstop. Catching up to do. We got some catching up to do. That mouth was man. I couldn't drink nothing without a straw because if it the heat, the cold, oh. And the people had all these horror stories about when they had an abscess and it popped and it was that's all infection. And I was like, oh, so then I was scared. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep, y'all. I couldn't think straight. Oh, thank you for sharing love with each other. That's it. That's how you know. And like I tell y'all, YouTube is so big. You gotta move around and to realize that even when you're seeing bad things in your favorite sectors or even from your favorite creator, what you understand is it's a lot of moving parts to YouTube. And it's a lot going on, and there's millions of people in here. And so some people they come with the only purpose to destroy your mood. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you get to see that everything that you could possibly think of that you could like, there's somebody out there that does it. You could be like, oh, I'm really into stacking cans and making murals. I'm sure there's a site for that or a creator who does that or is into aluminum and making sculptures out of them. You can find anything. And that helps people to know that you're not weird or abnormal. Because sometimes you'll like something, and like I said, I liked reality, and people made it like, oh, how do you watch reality? I hate reality. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so staged. It's so fake. And it was good to go to a place and find people that liked the shows and didn't make fun of it. Just we could watch it, and some of them knew more than you, and you thought, whoa, it's people with more than this. But I just enjoyed that. I enjoyed laughing with people about the show. So, like I said, anything on here is a haven. It's everything out there. It's anything, any type, anything you like, anything you don't like. And then, like I tell you, it's even got a darker part called the dark web. It get real dark over there, so be real careful if you venture over there, because some don't come back. You know. Well, yeah, it's the internet. It's people. It's the world. You want to know what's outside in the world. Everything you're scared of outside in the world is on here. And some of it you'll learn is not as scary as you thought it was. And some you'll learn is just as scary and bad as you thought it was. And stay far, far away from it. Far, far away from it. But just choose to be happy on here and choose to enjoy, what you can enjoy. If it's people in the chat you talk to and you enjoy, and you talk to them off of here, hey, you winning if they good to you. And if you don't ever want to end up in a place with them where you in something, then make sure you keep y'all relationship just growing with each other. Then it's nothing to throw at you later, I guess. I don't know. But you'll make it. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I think. I think we will. And I don't know about y'all, but don't you like to watch the shit and not be a part of it? That's when the shit the best. It's the most entertaining when I ain't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? When your name is you, shit I am in, and I did say. Hope they don't bring up that other shit I said. That's how you be feeling when you in it. Like, oh shit, they might bring up. Hold on, they better remember this the internet. They might bring up that illegal shit. Don't say that on here, y'all. Don't say that on here, y'all. You can't walk in the room without somebody mentioning this shit. You're like, damn it, I knew I was a part of this shit. But see, when you out the shit, you could be so knee deep in the shit, you know everything about it. It's crimes that I probably knew all of the deepest in. I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you may know, but you gotta stay out. you gotta know how to, you gotta know how to be in and out. I know how to be in and out sometimes. That's right. Well, see, I always be forgetting you got a channel too. Yeah, like I said, But one of the greatest things about this whole live that I never want to get rid of is this. We can talk with each other, where we can laugh and you know what I mean? Because I sit up here with no chat and talk to myself. You know what I mean? But this is better. You can feel the energy. I can. You know what I mean? And that's how you build. We build and y'all lights are shining. I'm telling y'all. We all are a light. I'm not no. The greatest thing in me is the love I got. Through all I've been through, to still even have love in my heart is the greatest thing in me. And when I hear y'all stories and I hear what everybody been through, I realize y'all got it too. It's so dark in this world. Even if I was the brightest light you ever met, I couldn't shine alone. I couldn't. But when you shine bright and people start shining like that around you, everywhere you go, we just start shining together. Every time I come in the room, y'all think I'm shining light. I see y'all light. I come in and please. See, I gotta finish my hair. But yeah, so what is everybody doing? I asked y'all what y'all doing this Friday night. Well, let me tell you something I've learned. One thing about your name coming up, when you're somebody, when you're going to do something, or you have a power to make a change or an effect, your name is always going to come up. Remember that too. So they're always bad. And sometimes people going to be bringing up the bad because they don't want people to know what you could be possible for. So they keep giving them all the bad on you. You already know she did 2.5 up and sang. You be like, why do I care? When was this? You be thinking it was in 2000. When was this? It was 82. You be like, 82? That's so far removed, she could run for politics. You know what I mean? People just always want to give you the bad on somebody. I'm the type, when you give me the bad about somebody and it's somebody who I like, or when they're around me, they show respect, not showing respect. You know what I think? Damn. You wouldn't know that by how cool they be. And I keep it moving. I don't give a damn. Because sometimes I don't need you to be from Mayberry. I need you to come from, you know what I'm saying, Watts. I needed you to have swung through the 8 Mile before. I needed you to be, you know what I mean? I needed you to be from Hollywood and know that wasn't saying something good. Like, I need you to be from somewhere. I needed you to be from somewhere, and you ain't even had to brag about it or talk about it because you knew it was about it where you live. You ain't even had to tell me, like, somebody got shot on my block before. We know gunshots from firecrackers. You ain't got to tell me all that because you know it. Like, you know what I mean? I need to know you know that. I need to know that when I say Lucy, you know I'm talking about a square. I need you to know that when people say a dime bag, they was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to know. Because trust me, even if you've never been there, if you know me, you will know the lingo. You will know how to speak everything. I tell you, don't say that out loud because that really means this. No. You don't want to tell them you're doing that. No, bunny. What I say to Terry Lee, and every time she say trapped, she lived in a trapped house. I say, it's just trapped. Just a trap house. Just you don't go into proper grammar with these type of words. I'm the one. I need you to know. I'm the one want to hear that you failed a grade. I need to hear you had an IEP. I need to hear that once upon a time you had food stamps. I need to hear that once you was on that, you know what I mean? The medical, the state had to pay for your medical because you understood that insurance was expensive and your mama had 4 kids. I need to hear your daddy walked out and never came back in. I need to hear that, you know what I mean? That some other man stepped up and he loved you better than the man who gave birth to you and laid down with your mother and made you. I need to know that this is part of your story. And I need to know that if none of this shit ever happened to you, you still could empathize and sympathize and still have respect and know that I'm no different than you because it never happened to me. See, I need to know. That's the kind of people I need around me. So when you around me, you better know I'm hanging with people from killers to doctors. You get what I'm saying? They can take a life and save a life. Like, I need to know that the circle get big. I need to know that when we walk into this bad neighborhood, I don't look back and you gone. I need to know that you know don't go put on your diamonds when we said we was going to walk through the hood and save somebody's life. I need you, you know what I'm saying? So you know what that means? I need a whole bunch of different kind of people around me. I just can't have one type. I just oh, you do this. Oh, you been through that. Oh, that's all we gonna fix. That's why you go in some church. The only thing they want to talk about is one sin. You say, well, I ain't fighting none of that shit you're talking about. So I guess that's what people walk out like, I'm holier than thou. Because they was in there talking about gays. I ain't gay. Wait, that church was up in there talking about, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. He said, who hoeing around? I ain't hoeing. But go ask that dude, because I treated him like one. So you'll be like, no, baby, it's a lot going on. So I need you to have been through it. I need you to have had siblings and know that, boy, sibling rivalry sometimes can be a bigger war than the ones you have with your friends. I need you to also know that you had some friends when you didn't have no siblings, or you had siblings that didn't mess with you, or they was too grown, whatever their reason might have been, but you had some that was so close to you, they had family to you. Now, I need you to know everything. I need you to have been everywhere. I need you to have been a messy bitch once upon a time, but now you're not. So you can spot a messy. So when I'm with you, I know you can spot a messy bitch a mile away. Say, I know that look. I used to give it every time I was about to be a messy bitch. I need to know. Can somebody please, because that's how we gonna get everywhere. I can't be like, oh, I gotta turn you down from the kingdom because you did this. We might need you later in the war. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I need to know some shit. I need to know. I need to know that your son cut his house arrest monitor off and you found him over at his grandma's house. She almost lost the crib because this mofo acting a fool on these streets. I need to know that you had to give your kids some tough love one day because you knew if you didn't, you were sending them to an early grave and that you just couldn't stand on. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know that there were moments that you felt like as a parent, you failed, but you really didn't. You just didn't feel you did your best because you was worried about where the kids was going. Tell me something. Let me be able to relate with you. I want to know that one day you had to pay the light bill instead of getting all the groceries you needed. I want to know that and not to say I want just misery from everybody. I just want to know that you could understand. And even if you didn't go through it, I need to know that you wouldn't judge or put somebody beneath you because they did. I need to know that to mess with me. You want to run with me, you got to do that. You got to know that. Because it's a bunch of shit I've done, but it's a bunch of shit I ain't done. But I'm not above nobody because I ain't did what they did, and I'm not beneath nobody because I did what I did. And that's what I had to learn in loving myself. And most people gonna be jealous because I can live in myself, and I took the power. I made power out that pain. You know what I mean? And that's it. And I get weak, and I get tired, and sometimes I get sad, but I don't stay in it like I used to. I don't dwell in it. I don't bring other people down in my miserable pool with me. I don't fake and pretend I'm okay when I'm not just to make people happy while I'm feeling like shit. I don't do that either. I don't. And I hold my head up in any decision I make because I actually took the time this time to think it through. So even if I need to learn something else from it, I have to stand in what I'm believing so I can see that there was even something wrong. So that's it. But I needed y'all today. I needed to just be reminded that, oh man, it's okay. You got to feel it, and I feel that in the air. It's okay. Y'all confirm that for me. Y'all confirm that. Thank y'all. What y'all making for dinner tonight? Oh, your son called. I hope he good. Yeah. Anybody cooking tonight? I know on Fridays it's usually like either fast food night if you don't eat fast food during the week, or it's a quick food night. So like I make some tacos, I'm gonna throw a pizza in the oven, it's gonna be some quick food. I miss a kitchen. I do. I miss making the food I want. That you like, oh, I can't even think of wanting to have a lazy food day when I get a kitchen. I'm like, oh no, I'm back to making my own food. And I want to do some like smoothies for breakfast, because breakfast is the one thing I don't eat. So I never eat when I first get up. I can do coffee, I can do any of that, but I don't eat. And so sometimes I find myself like, oh, I'm just starving, I'm hungry, or oh, my sugar dropped because I waited too long until I noticed I was hungry when my sugar dropped. And now I'm like, I wanted to get me one of them good ones too. I want the one with the personal little bullet. The Lucinda and them, they all had got one on their channel last year, and I was like, ooh, I wanted. They juiced. What did y'all do, Lucinda? If you still here, they did like what? It's supposed to be what, like a 20, 30 day. I don't know if y'all did the whole 30, but it was juice. Now I don't have the power for that because y'all know I love the foods. I love the food, but I want to at least start juicing in the morning, so at least I'm getting breakfast, because that is the most important meal of the day. But you know, when you bad stomach and type of stuff, I don't. My stomach doesn't wake up when I do, like, so it's not in movement like that. So, I feel like my food sits in my chest for a second, then it gives me acid reflux. Just, I just, mm. Even when I like stay up all night, you find yourself eating later. Those are the next day. It's a bad digestion. And so I've managed to. I haven't had bad ass acid reflux in like 2 months. Knock on wood, I swear. Nino, that's me. Nino, come here. That was me. Come here. Here. That was me. Sorry, that was me. I knocked. I was knocking on wood because I was going to tell everybody I haven't had acid reflux. No, listen. I need you to listen. I was going to tell everybody I hadn't had acid reflux in 2 months, but I had to not listen. I got to tell you, I had to not, because that's when I was young. They say knock on wood, like that helped it to not happen because you jinx yourself, But I don't know if you know anything about jinxing yourself. We'll talk about it later. I'll teach you all about knocking on wood later. Everything's a teachable lesson moment with him. He said, wait, somebody knocking? Who knocking? Nino, it was me. Times you're so dramatic. Yeah, I know you can't get him started. Yeah. Because then he can't let it go. He can't let it go that nobody at the door. He can't. It's no way possible that nobody just knocked at the door. But they didn't, because it was me. It was me. It was me. You can't eat Sour Patch Kid. But you are a Sour Patch Kid. You sour, then you sweet. But I love you, stink about. But yeah. I blame myself. Y'all know I can't be knocking on that stuff with him right there. He was getting some good sleep too. Now he mad. Now he gonna turn his back on me. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna turn my back on him. I have to stop with him because he gonna be like, girl, I don't know when to be real. I don't know if you playing, harassing. I kept doing that to him the other night. I kept knocking on the headboard of the thing. I don't know why. I just wanted to annoy it. Well, I know why. Because I had called his name twice and he was so busy doing absolutely nothing. He was ignoring me, just laying there and saying, I got something for him. Wait till he get up and is moving around. I'm going to knock on his headboard. I kept doing that. That's when you know you don't have a life, right? It's so bad, my mother won't even let me. Because my stuff, I told y'all, I ain't bringing all what I do have here. Or hotel to hotel, but my hoverboard and all that stuff, my good electronics, all there, right? I tell my mother, oh man, they lucky I don't have mom because you know I'll be hovering up and down the hallway, hovering to get my coffee in the morning. I hover, hover, hover. And she said, that's exactly why I'm gonna give you that. Because you team too much. I am team too much. I am guilty. Right, right. Don't act like you said who is it? Because then who is it? Say I was talking about Michael Jackson's song. He is a great protector. You know it's a bark party when Nino come in. Yeah. He looked for a reason to bark. Sometimes when we outside, I'm looking at his face and I'm thinking, he looking for something to bark. He like just anything. Just could a leaf blow? You know what I mean? Can the sun move around a cloud? Because I just want to bark. He just I can't. I can't. I can't with him. I can't with him. And he looking at me like, why you gonna tell everybody my secret? Just like I told you, when he's sitting there with his paws crossed, he up to no good. I don't trust him. I don't trust him when he doing that. He up to something. I don't know what it is yet, but I know he up to something. But yeah, it's still early. I know it's Friday, so I expect people to go live today. Oh wow. You know, Cleo was one. Cleo only barked when the doorbell rang and stuff like that. That was her barking moment. So good. But Diamond was a barker. So Nino didn't used to bark at all. Diamond, my spoiled husky shepherd mix, Diamond would bark at anything. Diamond would sit at the window and bark at people parking and get out their car. I kid y'all not, just barker. And Nino would literally, no, but see, he was probably about almost a year. He would just sit and stare at them. Like, wow, she barks at everything. And one day somebody rang the doorbell and he ran up and was like, hey, Diamond, watch me out bark you. And he just barked like crazy. And then he became a barker, just like where it was like, wait, no, 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 Ning. And like I said, even with the barking, I was just talking to Susan about this a few days ago. Like, I really want to do things. People say, oh, well, you can do the electric, no, the little shock collars. Oh, that makes me feel like a baby. Just thinking of purchasing a shock collar for him. So I'm like, I just really want to do it the right way. You know what I mean? But it's definitely something I want to get curved. I don't care if we get a house and get a mansion. Just I need you to bark when needing to be barked. When we need to wake up in a fire. When we need, you know what I mean, need to be warned. When I can't see and your barks give me a response, but just bark parties I can't do all day. And like I said, but they don't affect me as much as they probably will someone else. When you have pets, especially dogs, it's like having children and raising children. And I know because I've raised children, I've had children, so I'm not just comparing. So I don't get mad when people compare parenting, in at different aspects to having pets to children. But you have to have patience to be a parent, and you have to have patience to be a dog owner because you can have problems when they have potty problems, barking problems, they incident things. I mean, you can have dogs that have seizures. I mean, they can get everything humans can get, cancer, and just like cats. But cats mind their business more, and they're more self-efficient than dogs are. And dogs take you, so they need you to be a part too. Not just them doing their part as a dog. You have to do your part as a dog owner. Like it's a job. It is definitely a job. It is definitely a job. Ooh, 125 pounds. Oh. Oh yeah, you'll have to tell me about that collar. Like I said, I just want to do something, and I'm a strong believer it is, and I mean this. If there was a collar that I would put on my dog before it could go on my dog's neck, I'd have to put it on my neck and bark and see how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would I feel about that? I do. I could never just, mm-mm. It's just like when you go to the circus, and you see them lions and tigers and elephants doing something, but listen to the sound crackling behind them as they're being whipped and beat. And there's a part of me that cannot enjoy that show, knowing, knowing what. But I am open to learning on some ways to work. Okay, yeah, continue. Okay. Well, Tina, you got my number, so you can definitely send me that information. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know what to do, but see, that's why we can reach out. There's a lot of dog owners in this community and animal lovers. So I'm never gonna not come to y'all about something with my animal, because I know we love our animals. So we only gonna lead each other the right way. And like I said, I know people who've used those invisible gates. So their dog has on a shock collar because that's part of that invisible gate stuff. And their dogs don't bark or jump when nobody can come. And I know somebody who had a dog who was just real reactive to everybody who came past, walked past, and they did that. And it worked for their dog. And now they don't put the collar on their dog, but I was like, I don't know if I can do it. It just made me feel bad saying it. And thinking about it made me feel bad. Because I protect him with my voice and with my actions. I try to make sure I'm not doing that. He protect me, but like I said, we gonna tame down this bargain, bro. No, the other day, because I thought I still had the infection in my mouth, but the infection was cleared up. But my abscess didn't pop, so it actually went all the way down. So I went through the whole process of it. So yeah, oh yeah, butterfly kisses. It was so terrible. It all started with guacamole and a tortilla chip, and it went where I didn't have my wisdom tooth into my gum. Oh, and I sat a couple of days and tried to deal with it, but I knew something was wrong. First of all, when I brushed my teeth, it hurt like crazy if that toothbrush touched back there. But I knew it hurt too bad, so I went in. I hate when my camera blinks on and off. They gave me the antibiotics, but it seemed like it got worse. But what it was is the infection had kicked in already bad. Oh, well, it was a painful week, and I missed my food. Well, I ate, but not like I like to eat. Because there were some days where like I couldn't eat anything hot. I couldn't, so I was drinking most of my stuff. And then I had even got some soup one day, and I just put it in a cup, let it cool down, and I just drank that through the straw a little bit when it was warm. Because anything that heat would hit over there, just thinking about it, y'all, made me sad. Mmm, mmm, mmm. That's how I don't know how people could sit with like a bunch of cavities and say, well, I understand we don't have insurance. You can sit with anything. You can sit with a full illness. And if there's nothing you can do about it, there's nothing you can do about it. But as far as the pain, when my mouth hurts, we got to take care of that. That's why I don't have wisdom teeth. Mm-mm. I can't, no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I can't take, I had children. And I'm going to tell you the second worst pain in the world is, oh my God. Oh, a bad tooth, oh my goodness. I had a double impacted wisdom tooth. Oh, nerve pain. And then when they took it out, they ripped the root of my wisdom tooth for so long that it tore my nasal. So as she was hitting, it was tearing my nasal. And so I'm feeling like I'm going, like I'm sniffing in because she's tearing my nasal. I had to have stitches in my mouth. My mom always say, when I get it the worst. Nobody's gonna get it as bad as me when it comes to our children. Like, I do though. Oh, and I love guacamole, y'all. Y'all know I love guacamole. I love taco dip. I love nachos. So I would be lying if I told y'all I'd never eat a tortilla. I mean, I barely eat Doritos because I've done it with a Dorito before, but it didn't get this bad. Mm. You see what y'all saying? Well, how you doing, butterfly kisses? You know I love me some butterfly kisses. Oh, thank you. I love me some butterfly kisses. Yeah, them Doritos. Oh, they would get you every time if it went in. So, that's why I barely eat Doritos now. I love Doritos. They got so many flavors I like, but mm. Oh, I want to hear about it. What Netflix show? Send that to me. This weekend. I'm gonna have to call you and talk to you. I ain't talked to you in a while. You could catch me on this show about this dog collar when they see us. I think somebody told me I needed to watch. I feel like I've heard about this. Oh, I did say guacamole, Gracie. Hey, sis, I love guacamole, y'all. Oh, I love guacamole. And not only, I'm thinking of all the things I love to eat with tortilla chips. Also, I couldn't wait till I move in so I can make me some spinach and artichoke dip. But I love guacamole. I'm not making tacos and not making a little side of guacamole. And I like when I'm making guacamole for me, and it's not for people who don't like hot food. I like to put habanero peppers in. Oh, and like some mango. Oh, I love spicy guacamole too. Oh, yum 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 yum. Oh Lord, what is he doing? I'm like, what is he doing? I didn't know where he went. But yeah, I love guacamole. Oh, I don't know. Something about tacos. I could eat tacos every day if I had to. Because I could do all different kind of tacos. I could do nachos some days. Some days I could just do refried beans and cheese. You know what I mean? Oh, I love refried beans too. Mm, mm. What I haven't had in a long time is a taco salad. And what's funny is every time I ate a taco salad, the only part of the shell I ate was the top. The top part to use is dipping in. But some people eat it. I'm like, I'm too full. I'm too full. I used to love taco salad though. Hmm. Oh, butterfly kisses. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, I broke a tooth on a skateboard when I was young. Nothing worse. And that's why I don't make fun of people with like when they teeth mess up for whatever reason. Could be because they don't take care of them, or it could be because whatever their reason is. because it makes such an insecurity when something's going on with your mouth. Like it would make you not smile. And when you see people when they talk or they laugh and they cover their mouth, it's because someone somewhere made them feel some way about their mouth. I can't stand that. Like, ugh. We wonder why the country is so dark and so black, but then it's like everybody gets beat down for everything we do. Like, damn. If somebody ugly, let them be ugly in peace. Like, if they really ugly, how you can prove to me that they so ugly, don't sleep with them. That's how you can prove it to me. Oh, yeah, you definitely not attracted. Because other than that, I don't care that they ugly. Like, I'm not going to walk up to the register at no place I go to. When they ring me up, be like, ring it up on his ugly. He ugly. Oh, I sure am hungry. Let me go eat some he ugly. She's so ugly. I wonder if this joke about how ugly she is will pay my bills. Unless I'm a comedian. Okay. Yeah, but you'll never forget the day. I'll never forget what this chip just did to my mouth. I'll never forget. I'm gonna be speaking about it for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be making sure when I go to eat a chip, I'm biting it off in pieces. I don't know if y'all have ever had it where, oh, I had a Dorito go into the roof of my mouth. So I put it in my mouth, went sideways. The way it hit my teeth, it went into the roof of my mouth. The best part about the roof, though, the roof of the mouth and the tongue heal real fast. But when they annoyed, just like when you burn your mouth with something so hot that it burn the roof of your mouth and your tongue. And I like hot food. So, man, it's been many. I like my food when it's piping hot, especially like soups and stuff, chili. I love them piping hot. Ooh, my hot chocolate. And every time I'm going to burn my mouth like it's nobody business. Everything. But yeah, I want to put that in my eye. What y'all down here talking? Hey, day to day. I love when the kings come in the building. How you doing, bro? Oh, but yeah, butterfly kissers. That is terrible. But you never know. I remember I almost broke my nose one day. My buddies was hooping. And man, I'm sitting there running my mouth talking on the sideline. Man, that ball flew like in the Brady Bunch. Bang! Oh. And what was funny, it felt like 3 inches before that ball hit me in my face. My eyes crossed looking at it going into my face. Like, wait a minute, this is really about to ignite with your face. But the way it hit me, it just kind of made me like dizzy. And my nose hurt for like a month where if I touched it. But I fell on a pair of skates on my ass and hit my butt bone so hard that to this day, if I rub it the wrong way, it hurt. Oh, my tailbone. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Somebody banging at the door. Let me let him in. Hold on. Be nice. I'm going to be nice. Oh, yeah. Because I know ain't nothing worse than getting locked out that door and having to walk all the way around that building. I was going to go open it down. But yeah. Oh, these days you fall. A buddy of mine just fell skating and broke her. Did she break her wrist? I think that's what she broke. But yeah, we getting older now. Ooh, my bounce back. I fall, my bounce back ain't the same. Mm. Oh, it's your wife's birthday. Happy birthday to your queen. Yes, definitely. Happy birthday. I look, these days, y'all, I don't know, is it just me? But when you get a birthday, you just be happy to make it and be functioning. You know what I mean? And however your function is, like you functioning, you in enough conscious, you got enough mental mind to be sad that you're not doing what you want to do, then you are in good mind. you got more than some might have one day. Some might not even know today their birthday. So man, these days that's how I look at a birthday. And I don't think about all who don't call and say like happy birthday or whatever, but I just get so excited about all they do. I just look at it totally different. And I look at it as a fresh new start. Like, forget New Year's Eve. This is my New Year's every year that I make it. You know what I mean? This is my fresh start, new cycle every time. So I'm definitely with it. I'm definitely with the not my crochet needle. Look, not my crochet needle. The light's starting to bother my eye. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead, give me something to eat. I guess I could take those thank butt out. Then go get me something to eat. So I definitely need to eat something. And thank you, y'all. I swear. I might have just been doing my hair. And I gotta finish that. I have to finish that. Instead of making this a 2-day project. But my energy was kind of low today. It was better than it was last night. But thank you, y'all. And like I said, I never want to be here. Like I said, not to say that it won't turns you down, but when you can't think of anything to bring any kind of light to yourself, let alone to somebody else, then you really shouldn't be bringing nothing out. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Like, misery love company. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. I want my misery to give me understanding so I can do what I got to do to not have that miserable thing in my life or that feeling. Hey, VT, hey, sis. Hey there, sis. How's your Friday? But yeah, but like I said, but this energy felt good. Now I'm like, let me go on and finish. But the good thing is, I don't have much left to do. And see, the thing is, I'm doing this. So instead of, I'm just gonna show you a piece of it. Instead of moving all this hair, this ain't my hair area, so I want to get that on some. I'm doing them one at a time. So I am literally, I am literally boom, pulling them in one at a time. So even though I don't have much left, it'll take me a few minutes, not too long. And then, like I said, to the back right here. And then I'll be finished. But I sometimes I like it when you have this because then it's easier to for you to know how much to use. So you to stretch it out to see how it is and see how it's filling up or whatever. Or how it's gonna lay, it's gonna be too big. But yeah, so I don't know. I gotta finish doing my hair, and then when I'm done, I gotta cut all like the fuzzy loose. But I'm really just worried now about finishing it. But yeah, it's as simple as that. Pulling it through here, bam. Look, I'm not a describer. I'm a shower. But like I said, so yeah, so I'm gonna finish doing my hair. But yeah, I thought this was so cool. So like I like the black at the top. I like the brown, a little darker than the brown I was just doing. but still in the family. I like them, but just do a little longer here than the last time. But yeah, y'all. So that's really what I'm on. Finishing my hair, eating something. Like I said, Nino's stomach is irritated. I think it's because for a couple of days I changed his diet from what he normally eats, but his stomach been a little loosey on the bookies. So, other than that, I'm gonna finish my hair, take him out, listen to see if anybody's doing any lives. See if I catch any of those. I said get something to eat. Finish my Saturday. Now tomorrow I'm either gonna do a live in the evening, like 9 o'clock, or I'm gonna do a live in the morning, like I don't know, like maybe 8 a.m. You know, so which if you Eastern, that's the only one I could call out. If you Eastern, I know it'll be 9 a.m. for you, but yeah, that's probably when I do one tomorrow, either early or late. But I send out a notification on either way. I'm gonna do it. But thank you, y'all. Thanks for coming in here and loving on each other. Thanks for coming in here and listening and loving on me. You know, I wasn't talking about nothing, just running my mouth. But thank you, thank you. And I will catch y'all later. Thank you, Susan. Like I said, don't forget about each other. Don't forget about each other. Send good vibes out to each other day to day. You enjoy your wife and her birthday today. Another day, a trip around the sun. Happy birthday. And everybody, good vibes to you. If you're not feeling good, healing vibes to you. Hope everybody has a good Friday. If you off this weekend, get some rest, have some fun, chill out, eat your favorite meal, listen to your favorite music, call a good friend, talk to somebody that you enjoy talking to, watch something you love watching, listen to something that make you happy, that make you want to dance, that make you smile, do something good, hug yourself, love yourself. And I love all y'all, and I will catch you tomorrow. Talk to you later. I am.